Da, da, da. Okay, how's that? Like watching an old Godzilla movie. All right. Well, that's the best I can do for now, but I guess we're just gonna have to go for it. All right, guys. So here we go. Still a slight lag. Well, we're gonna have to do slight lag. I can't tweak any more settings that I know of. Nope, that's it. Okay. So just listen to my voice, not my face. All right. What's up, my friends? We are live from sunny Florida, where it's always garage sale weather and there is always deals to be had. I am your host, Tony Boss, aka The Profit Boss on YouTube, and leader of the Facebook group, The Complete Reseller, TCR for short. We're so excited to do our very first TCR live show tonight. We are very thankful for those of you who have joined us tonight in support of the group. Tonight, we will be joined by a guest host who will reveal shortly. We will be getting into a host of topics tonight. We will preview the super sweet sales of the week from Sunday. We'll do a short Q&A with our guest host. We will both talk about our bread and butter items. We'll be doing a Halloween trivia contest for a prize. And lastly, we'll be doing the TCR Promoted Seller of the Week drawing. But first, I want to tell you a little bit about the group, The Complete Reseller. The Complete Reseller is a free group built of top-notch sellers on the admin team. We've created a safe space for sellers of all levels and encourage everyone to ask the questions that they need the answers to in order to move their business forward and succeed. I created this group because I wasn't really learning much in some other groups, and I wanted to create a place where people felt comfortable sharing their knowledge with myself and the group. And the way that we accomplish that is by bringing up different niche related topics every day. We try to encourage best business practice and guide our members to become more complete resellers online. Hopefully, we can make you dangerous in any part of the thrift store or wherever you might find yourself sourcing. We strive to give you the gift of reselling, the gift of empowerment through reselling. And that's my spiel. Okay. So now it will be time to reveal our guest host.
Hey, Tony.
And hey, hold on, brother. So give me 1 segundo to bring up a little graphic to introduce you just right, my brother. We have a special guest, my friends. You all know him. He's always in the background doing good stuff with people. Sorry if I'm rambling. I'm trying to multitask. Here we go. The man, the myth, Sasha.
Hey, Tony. How are you?
How
That's
you
awesome.
doing, brother?
I'm
Sasha
good. I'm
Yoda.
good.
Many of you know Sasha. Sasha is my original admin, the very first guy to come on the team, and has helped me personally as a reseller. When I was doubting myself, this guy got me back on track. Many of you have been helped by this man, and he is a major asset to this group. My brother, how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for the introduction. That was awesome.
All right. So, my friend, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I am a part-time reseller. I've been doing eBay since 2016, and I pretty much sell in three areas of media: video games, CDs, DVDs, and VHS. Well, it counts as four, but they kind of the VHS and C and DVD stick together.
All right. So, I guess now we're going to do a little Q&A with you after your little introduction there. And the first question I have for you, my brother, is how do you balance being a full-time employee with being a part-time reseller with family? I know it's not easy, and I do it, but I want to hear your take.
Nighttime work, nighttime. That's the
Then,
key. I have no time during the day. In the mornings, I list. I'm out walking every morning getting coffee, so I list. I take photos at night in my little nook and area that I do. I do about 100 listings for the week. And so then after that, after the photos are all done, everything is put away. And after everything is put away, I then take all my photos and take them out and list them. And so it's about 100 listings a week, give or take.
awesome. That's pretty good. I don't get that many up. So,
Yeah, I fluctuate between 750 and 800.
awesome. All right. Question numero dos is what are your favorite items to sell and why, my brother?
Video games for sure. Video games sell very quickly. You get them clean, you get them packaged, you get them out. They are the easiest to list. They are the easiest because there's so many, and there's so much. It's very quick and painless to list them because you do sell similar, and they list.
All right. So, we're going to get into a little bit of VHS tonight. So, tell us why you enjoy selling VHS.
Again, they're cheap, easy to list, and really, really easy to flip. My Goodwill sells them for five for a dollar. And nine times out of 10, if you get it on the right color day, they turn into be 50 cents. So instead of five for a dollar, it's five for 50 cents. A lot of the people at the bins, for example, don't even touch media like VHS. And we chose VHS tonight simply for one reason. It's a lot easier to talk about that because not too many people do it. And I know the first question everybody asks is, "Do you check? Does it work?" I will tell you, in 3 years, and as many VHSs I have sold, um, they tend to sell because people have the tracking. So when they tell you, they say, "Oh, do you test it?" No, I don't test every VHS because it's a lot of work to test every VHS. Just like I don't test every video game or every CD. You can tell by eye.
Yep.
But with tracking, especially on VHS, when you have tracking, all the VHS have tracking. So when a customer says my VHS doesn't work or the VHS itself doesn't work, they pretty much say, well, look at the tracking. When you look at the tracking, they'll say, oh, it works great, thanks. So I don't test all of my VHS, but it's easy to store. Again, you try to look for the VHS that's sealed. You try to look for eclectic films. Of course, there's the genre of horror, wrestling, but for me, it's kids. That's a huge area where a lot of people are still buying VHS for their kids. And so I look for VHS, the kids VHS, which we'll look in a couple of minutes. But I love selling them because they fit into the 15 by 20 bins, and they're easy to haul, and they're easy to flip, and they're easy to ship.
Wonderful. All right. I skipped a question because, this is
What'd
my
you skip?
first time ever doing this. This is one we talked about is tell me your opinion. What is the value of making good relationship and contacts in this business?
Yeah, that's everything. It's everything. Even retail stores. You even walking into Goodwill, you have to know who you're talking to. The managers over there don't change as much as the staff. But even getting to know the staff, you never know when they're going to be bringing something out. That's on the Goodwill level, but a lot of people don't even realize you can build huge relationships with stores. Managers of stores have inventory they can't sell. nobody ever thinks about going to a manager and going, hey, you have all of these items. What are you doing with them? Well, we're donating them. Well, what if I buy them from you? Nobody's ever even thought about that. That's that's something that people don't even think about. They say, well, it's retail. They have everything accounted for. They do, but they also have shortage. They have salvage. They have things they can't sell. So, that's how you build a relationship. It's important because you never ever know if somebody's there and they say, oh, I'm about to wheel out a whole cart of video games. You don't know. You're on the other side of the store, and all of a sudden it comes out. So, certain stores can't help you with, bringing things out for you or anything like that. But to me, relationships in our retail world is crucial. It's crucial. And if you don't can't remember their names, write them down, and then look at your
Yeah,
notes on your phone. Write them
that's a
down.
good tip. Good tip, brother. I make it a point to meet every manager in every thrift store that I go in and introduce myself. And I ask them, usually in Florida here, um, cassette tapes and 8 tracks and stuff like that go straight into the garbage.
Oh yeah.
Um, but I will tell the manager that I will buy that stuff. So instead of throwing it in the garbage, call me, baby. I'll be there.
Um, it's taken me some time, but I have two retail stores that I have a relationship with where they have a box, that they keep for me, and whenever they somebody brings something into them that they can't sell because the DVD is scratched up or the CD is scratched up, I buy it, and I buy it for a fraction of what it would cost, and then obviously I sell it.
Good, good, good. All right. Last question is what is your best VH sale ever?
VHS, my biggest sale I could tell you because to date I've never sold anything higher, was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live, and it was sealed. I actually went to Savers. It's a store that we have here in St. Louis, and there's a lot of Savers all over the U.S. And they had put out, somebody donated a bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle VHS, and half of them were sealed. I sold half to the same guy. I remember because this particular VHS was $75, and this was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live. It was a show that they did around the U.S., and I think, if I'm not lying to you, this one was in Radio City Music Hall.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. So I've got a couple VHS tapes here to go over.
Okay, I'm gonna shut my video off because I'm lagging on my end, so I look really funny. There. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. What is going on right now? Bear with us, people. My
Well,
Google
this
is
doesn't sell.
frozen.
You look at your Google, and I'll tell you, this doesn't sell as a great graphic because a lot of people don't really think about the fact that media does sell, and media like VHS sells. You'll see when you pop the stuff up, there's so many different genres, not just the ones we talked about earlier, too. But you're going to show a couple. But I will tell you, for me, Barney is huge. And we've talked about that in the group. Barney sells
Oh yeah.
quick.
Oh yeah.
And if you can get your hands on the Wiggles are, for those of you who don't know, those are, the Wiggles are four guys from Australia, and they were on Disney. Disney bought the rights to stream them, and in fact, those tapes are still in demand. And even though they've changed over in the group, people still want the Wiggles, and
Yes, sir.
DVDs, CDs, and VHS, all of those sell. I see something there. Is
Okay,
that the
I
Smurfs?
that's the Smurfs.
Okay,
Hanna-Barbera VHS, the whole Smurf and nothing but and
the
Man in the
Smurf.
Moon. Man in the Moon.
Yep. So that right there, I believe that sold for $12. I can't
12
really see the
bucks. Yes,
graphic, so
sir.
I'm apologize. That was a find at Goodwill of all things, and the tape was in great shape, but the case was messed up. But this is part of a series that Hanna Barbera put out on VHS, and they're very hard to find. So it's a bolo. Even with a bad case, a VHS will still sell. Even if you don't have the case and just have the VHS tape, that will also sell. So that was $12. I could have gotten a couple of dollars more, but to be honest with you, somebody made me an offer for 12, and I think I took it, or even I sent out an offer. I can't remember, but I know that they sell. Okay, so this is Denise Austin that I can see. That is a recent sold. That is still sealed. Now, she is the only one, aside from Richard Simmons and Tony Little, that sell very well on VHS sealed. And if
Cool.
I had the whole set, if I had the whole set, there's a whole set. The whole set sells for about 40.
Ooh.
It's a set of 6. This is just 2.
All right.
So Creepshow was a movie in the 80s that came out. Creepshow 1, Creepshow 2, and I think there was a Creepshow 3. I know Snoop Dogg made a Creepshow version as well. This is the original Creepshow. Not a huge sale, but still, you know, it sold. I can't see how much it sold. There's Chris
Ten
Brown's
bucks.
thumb is in the way.
$10.
So sold $10. I probably paid a quarter for it or less. If it was from the bins, I probably paid 9 cents. Again, there we go. Again, what I do on my photos is I show the inside of the tape so they could see that there's no tangle on it. That's
Right.
crucial. There's a little white button on the side of the tape. You just flick it, and it opens up, and you show the side of the tape. So basically, that way you see and show that there's no tangle in it, and it'll play.
All right.
Now, what is
Aspen
that?
Extreme.
Yeah, that one was sealed, and again, that was a Goodwill find. That was just an eclectic video that I think, if I'm not mistaken, this one, oh yeah, this is funny story on this one. This went to Colorado of all places. I remember this just sold, and it actually just went. And I have two versions of this. I have non-sealed, which has been sitting, and sealed. Very hard to find movie, but still it went.
Okay. Let's see what the next one is. The Night They Saved Christmas. Ooh, $20.
So this was a good one. There's a couple of Hallmark ones and a couple of other different VHS that sell really well. Christmas specials sell really, really well. And again, the difference in price too. Not sealed, $6. Sealed, $20.
Right.
So I tend to try to find as many sealed as I can. Even normal movies, and I call normal meaning mainstream. Mainstream movies as well sell tremendously well if they're sealed. They don't go for big money, but I know when Patrick Swayze passed, I sold Ghost for $14 sealed,
Yep.
and I had it up for I think 10, maybe 9. But again, I send everything media mail. It's 275. It goes into poly, a padded, poly, and we're done with. It's really easy. Okay, so what is that? Rugrats? No, that's. I'm sorry,
That's
can't
Snow
see it.
Day.
Snow Days. Okay, so what I did with Snow Days, it's interesting. Snow Days was not a huge seller. It's a B movie that has a cult following,
Yep.
from the 80s, again, from the 80s. And I actually was at the bins, and ironically, I found the VHS one week and the CD another week. And so what I did was I put them together. And as you call me the king of lots, I lot a lot. So this I put together, and what's really cool about it is this is the orange copy of the VHS. There's also a black version of it, so the actual plastic's black. And
All
that
right.
orange version that you just showed, which is gone, um, tends to sell for a couple of bucks more. If it was sealed, it could have gone for a little bit higher. But again, it wasn't sealed. And I do say, let's say there's the saran wrap, as I call it, or the plastic on the outside of the tape. I do mention that in the description. I don't take it off.
Yep.
I leave it on. Unless
Oh
it's
yeah.
really dingy, and dirty, then I will take it off because then the VHS looks brand spanking new. What I didn't tell you was about a month ago, I put together what I called the Heartthrob VHS lot, and it had like Dirty Dancing, 16 Candles, all the Heartthrob movies. And I sold that, I think, for $24. There was like 6 VHS, no big deal. Cost $3.49 to ship.
All
So
right.
anyway,
I think it is time to move into our super sweet sale of the week review. And first, we have up, bear with me, is this bad boy. Mary Kate and Olsen Sisters 2004 Mattel Vintage Rome Doll book set, new in the box. Now, this was sold by Maddie Strauss. Y'all know her. Are you there, Sasha?
Yep, I'm here.
There we
I'm
go.
here.
Hey, bro.
Yep.
Vamos. 50 subs, yeah. All right. Let me get back into this. So Maddie Strauss found this at a yard sale for $5. Y'all see my son?
Yeah,
All right, get out of here. I'll call you in a minute. I'll call you in a minute. Sorry, we had a photo bomb. My bad. Why does Sasha? Oh, you muted yourself, Sasha.
I
Okay,
did.
that's
I'm
cool.
here. I'm here.
So, sorry to rehash. Maddie Strauss sold this from the group. It's new in the box. She found it at a yard sale for $5 and sold it for $99.99. Pop cultures from the 80s is a thing,
I will tell
you
you
know?
that was probably the only thing I've ever seen by Mary Kate Ashley Olsen, the sisters, that sold for that much.
Bolo. So, Maddie just made it to 100 listings as a seller, and we're really expecting big things from her. And to date, this is her best sale. So bravo to you, Maddie. Here we go. This is Greg Lauder sold this puppy. You guys ready for this? This is Harley Davidson. The South is where it's at t-shirt. Now this is a 3D Harley shirt with the Confederate flag on it. Okay. Apparently, they do not make the Harley does not put Confederate flags on their shirts any longer. Um, I forget how much he paid for this. I think he told me it was $1.99, and he sold this for $999.70 on Instagram. Uh, that's insane. Okay, let's look. There we
It's
go.
in great. It's in great shape.
That's yeah. So the 3D Harley shirt is apparently what is the big deal with these. Okay. Um, and the fact that it has the Confederate flag on it. Uh, you know, and he sold this on Instagram. So Instagram is kind of looking like a good place to sell stuff. If you're selling $1,000 t-shirts, that's pretty stinking awesome. All right, here we go, and I know you're going to want to comment on this one, Sasha. Um, this was sold by Joanne Jones. The entire 1 through 9 series or season of Little House on the Prairie.
52.99.
Yeah,
Let's see if I'm
she
close.
she paid $15 and she sold it for
Ooh.
$88. Watch out.
Ooh. Wow.
So,
That's on the
people,
real high side.
yeah, but
Good
look how
job.
she displayed it. It looks really nice. Nice
Yep.
pictures. People say there's no money in DVDs.
Depends. Series are big money. If you have all the
Right.
series like Entourage, they still sell Smallville, Buffy, Little House on the Prairie. I was actually going to say that because there it is. Little House. There's a lot. Dark Angel
Yep.
is a really interesting one because that's anyway. Those are the ones that they sell.
Yep.
TV series sell.
Oh yeah. And when you complete them, it's even better. All right.
Yeah,
Next.
I like to hoard them.
I know you do. We talk about this. All right. The next super sweet sale of the week to review here is by MK. Y'all know her. The vintage floral bubble overalls. Uh, blue corduroy with the roses. So apparently, uh, if there's a USA tag on it, that's what makes these desirable, and then I think that's what tells you that they're vintage. This is 90s or earlier, and the floral patterns are. This is supposedly the holy grail of Oshkosh overalls. Um, and if it has that pink tag on there, it's money. So she sold this for 107.50 plus $7.35. Uh, so a lot of people skip through the children's section. Um, in my opinion, from what I've seen, kids' clothes isn't jacked up that much. A couple bucks. She paid $2.99 for this. So she turned $2.99 into $107.50. That's pretty darn good, I would say. Applause to that. Did we go through all of these already? Um, that one,
Yep, we did.
that one,
Yep,
that one,
yep,
that one.
yep.
Oh, here's the one
Nope.
we missed. Sorry, guys. This is Pamela Cleveland submitted this one. This is the Brother PT 652 Home Organization Electronic Labeler with M starter tape. I don't know if M starter tape is a thing. That may be what sold this. I really didn't look this one up, honestly. I probably should. She paid $4.99 at Goodwill. Watch out, Mike. Um, and sold it for 80 bucks plus shipping.
The best thing about those is if you buy them and you don't know if they work or not, and you don't, they take some of them take batteries too. You can actually get
Yeah,
a cord online for $4 or $5 just to test it and see if it works, and you can then sell it with the cord.
nice. Nice. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
I have not seen something like this. I've seen them smaller. The brother P touches are really quick. That they sell really quick too. But most of them take the tape, and some of them come with, some of them come without.
Leah's Bits and Pieces is saying she has a 3D emblem Harley Davidson t-shirt in my store, but not as good as this one. So when I looked it up, apparently they go from like 50 bucks to 5 grand for those Harley Davidson shirts. So whenever you see Harley Davidson, give it a second look. Um, so now we are finished with our super sweet sales of the week. Um, Oh, just a little note is we do a lot of posts where you can study solds and the super sweet sales of the week, the weekend motivation, and the bolo bingo that we did today are really good for soaking in all those bolos. Some of you people might think that these are bragging posts, and sure, there's some of that in there, but y'all need to look past that because these are sold listings. Studying solds is how we become more complete resellers. So do not discredit those posts. You can go up to the search tab in the Complete Reseller Facebook group and rehash all of these posts from the past. We've been doing them for a long time. So I encourage you to go do that. So what do we have next? Oh, sorry, I was going to do the super sweet finds of the week, but I think that might cause us to go a bit long. So next, I'm going to do the bread and the butter topics. You want to give a little rundown on why you like bread and butter?
Because of the repeat. It's again quick and easy to list. For me, bread and butter video games, which you're going to show on some, because no matter how quickly, I mean, I didn't go through all the video games or the regular video games like Mario, or SpongeBob sells very well still too. Harry Potter, all those guys, they sell quick, but the ones that I try to find are the ones that everybody, not to say everybody's looking for, but ones that are once you list them, they sell really quick. And for me, that's bread and butter.
All right, yeah. So yeah, bread and butter items are not necessarily high dollar items, but they sell consistently, like you said, and best of
Right.
all,
If you can,
they sell fast.
right. If you can list a, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, it'll sell for $12 within a week. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, all for Xbox 360. Older
Where's the
console games still sell.
comments? Where do you see the
All
comments,
right,
Daddy?
hey buddy, I'll call you in a minute, okay?
Did you
All right,
see?
so we're gonna go through these in no uh,
So
specific
that's Halo.
order. Yeah.
So that is Halo for the original Xbox, and it actually plays on the Xbox 360. And so most people avoid those games because they're the older generation games. But here's the interesting thing: as you can see, it's sold for 22 by
Yeah.
itself. By itself, they're $5 a piece. For some reason, you put them together and they become $22. So the Halo 2 has been selling a lot higher. It's been going for about 10. But again, when you find them for $1 or two, and you list them and they sell. This one in particular sold for me in less than a week.
Nice.
And it's complete and it's got all the and by the way too, if you find it still Xbox Live in the original Xbox still sealed, there's a little like ripoff that you do, and it gives you the numbers to sign in to Xbox Live so you can play online. Collectors for some reason love those. They love them, and if they're still sealed, I will buck this up a couple of bucks and say it's still with the sealed Xbox Live insert.
Ah, Paulo.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
here we go.
what do you got there?
That's the Star
Is
Wars:
that
The Force Unleashed 1 and 2.
okay? So Star Wars Force Unleashed was published actually for every console. Well, Xbox 360, the Wii, the PS3, and the PS2. The best one that's sold is this one right here for Xbox 360. For some reason, Star Wars Unleashed 2 is a lot harder to get because it was one of the last games, but complete. Like I said, it sells for 22. Individually, they sell for about $7 a piece. So why people pay more for the premium of having both of them, I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. So it makes it a lot easier for me to list it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that
All
one's
right.
also complete. So another Star Wars. This is again Knights of the Old Republic. This is a bolo because people bypass these games. And the original Xbox games, there are some that are junk, and then there are some that are worth money. These two are worth money, and they sell again a lot better together. And the thing is it's not even complete. The first one is missing the manual. So when I say games are complete, they have to have the artwork plus the manual. And without the manual, they're not complete. So in my listings, you'll see it says complete. It doesn't, it'll say either complete or no manual.
All
And
right.
so those stay for a week. Sorry, Tony.
No, you're good. You're good. This is one of my little bread and butter items. These CDs separate sell for like $5 with free shipping. So I put them together and I got 13.77 for them. Okay. Obviously, you see where that can be a plus. I send these out media mail, so $2.76. I turned $5 profit into a $10 profit by lotting these suckers up. Here we have some Legos. I've been have the minions. I've been having my minions separate Legos, and I separated all the gray Legos, the black Legos, any different color Legos. And for this one, I basically took all the wings and the spaceship pieces and put them into a lot. Now this is under a pound, so I can ship this sucker first class, and I paid around a pound for these. So I turned $1 plus $4 or $5 shipping into $30 profit. So I would say that's a plus.
And
I
those
bet.
sold pretty quick for you too, because you had the other ones, the ones you built on
Yeah,
the skyscraper. Those sold pretty quick
yeah,
too.
yeah. That was an awesome sale. Now this one, Sasha knows all about these. I just sold this one. This is the PC Command and Conquer. Now a lot of people pass up PC games, and I
Yeah,
enjoy that you
PC games are hard.
pass them.
Yeah,
I really,
PC games are tricky.
yeah. You
I
got to
tell you,
make sure
PC games are tricky.
the code. Some of them you can't use them anymore, and you gotta look that up. You gotta do your research. But the older ones, past a certain year, will still sell. Like this one. This one had the
Yes,
poster in it and was complete. It has the manual and all the inserts. So I
and they go
paid.
first class.
Yep, I paid 50 cents for this sucker, and it went first class, $3.09. So, $9 profit there. This is Little Feat. For some reason, I've sold this record like 20 times for between 17 and $20. Okay, and it was in EX condition, which is below near mint, or this is VG plus for gold mine grading scale. And this is just the bread and butter, man. I have a bunch more copies of this, and every time I run into it, I just go throw the listing back up again.
So you don't list them in multiples. You don't have, let's say, 5 of them up and just list them in one multiple.
No, because sometimes they'll have different catalog numbers,
Okay.
and there's different pressings for each
Oh,
record.
so this is vinyl. I'm sorry. This
Yeah,
is
this is
vinyl.
vinyl. Oh, sorry. Um, so, um, take the mic for a second, my brother. I gotta look something up real quick.
Okay. So you were gonna talk about the high-priced VHS for kids, and I don't know if we were gonna have time to talk about it, but I can say it real quick. There are several Barney. I know I keep saying Barney. You're gonna make a little picture of Barney run across the thing for me, eventually. Um, but Barney has some really high end tapes. When Barney first came out, and actually I digress, there's a new Barney movie in the making, and that is going to spark the old Barney stuff. So I would start making an effort to look for some Barney. But there's a Barney called Barney at the Campfire, and there's actually 2 versions of it. One with Sandy Duncan on the cover, and one with Barney. Barney's unrecognizable because he doesn't look like anything like he used to, like he is now. But anyway, that's about $39-40, not sealed. That's open, $39-40. So that's an interesting one. All right, you got the Happy Halloween trivia
It's
up.
our Halloween trivia. You guys are gonna love this. It should be pretty easy. I knew the answer to this question, but so anybody who's in the chat, if you win or you guess the right answer, first person that does it wins, gets to choose between this Starbucks Disney Store coffee mug. I got these. This is the Disney Parks one, or this Star Wars coffee mug right here.
And you know why
So
your Disney park? You know why your Disney parks one didn't sell yet? You forgot Christmas.
I know, but this is Mercari, and
So,
there's 40 characters. I can't go over 40
oh,
characters.
well, see, I learned something.
Yeah, I would totally have that in there. It got cut off. So here we go. I have a small stack of Chris Bound says he has a small stack of VHS to list. All right, here is the question. Admins, you're cut off. You can't win. All right, so don't even think about it. All right. So we got how many people are watching right now? 10. Of course, half of them are probably our admins, but that's okay. Got to start somewhere. The question is, are you ready? All right. In which country did Halloween originate? All right. First person to answer this question wins one of these mugs. I do use hashtags there, Jenny. Anybody know in which country did Halloween originate? Go 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 go.
Wow, it's taken a while, huh?
Yeah. I think that you know the people in the chat are probably all admins. And that's cool. Germany. Leah says Germany. Survey says uh close-ish. Close-ish. Over there somewhere. I know. Becky knows. Of course you do. Ireland. Da 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 da. You are our special winner. Terry Childress. Very good. You win. Okay. You tell me, Terry, do you want the Starbucks Disney coffee mug or the Disney store mug? Let me write this down. Terry Childress is a
And
winner.
make sure they don't sell in Mercari while you're doing this.
That's fine. I have 5 of each of these.
I love it.
So, all right, Terry, I'm going to hit you up. And are you, who is texting me right now? Okay. Sorry. Got a little sidetracked there. Terry Childress, Kim is above you in the chat. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Kimberly Wandel. Kimberly Wandel. You, Terry Childress, I'm sorry. You're awesome for being an honest ape. I commend you for that. So Kimberly Wendell, I'm gonna hit you up, and you can pick from the Disney Star Wars coffee mug or the Starbucks Disney Store coffee mug, and I will ship that sucker out priority. All right. Um, and last but not least for tonight, we have our TCR promoted seller drawing. So LNS was first. Wait a minute. LNS. Oh, God. I'm sorry. LNS General Store.
You got to take the time to look to see who was first. Otherwise, we're going to
I
have to give out gifts.
It was the first one that popped up. I swear. But all right. LNS General Store. You win. I'm sorry. I missed that. So let me pull something real quickly. I'm going to remove this right here and stop it at right there. And I am going to go over to our random number generator. You guys see that? You see that? You there, Sash? You there, buddy? Uh-oh, did we lose Sasha?
No, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
here. I'm here.
Good. So we have 42 people who signed up for our TCR promoted seller of the week. And let me go down here so I know who the winner is when we do the drawing. All right, you guys ready? Number 36, the big winner, number 36.
Who is number 36?
None other than Mendy Ruiz. Buen trabajo. Very good.
Very nice.
We are going to put you up this weekend and hopefully shake the tree and get you some sales. And while I'm at it, I want to thank every one of you for joining us tonight. This will be the end of the very first TCR live broadcast. I really appreciate everyone who checked in. It's a lot to me. I did a lot of show prep. I was really stressed out working on this all week. I've been trying to learn how to do these shows for a while now, and I finally figured it out, and that we actually made it to the end. I want to thank our special guest, my admin and good buddy Sasha, for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Very good to have you. You dropped some knowledge on us. We talked some bolos. You know, we did some TCR stuff. So, all right, people, I'm signing out. It's time to go read to the babies. Oh, wait. Baby, come here. AJ, come here. Hello.
Did you forget, Dad?
No, I didn't forget. This is the end. Come here, dude.
Whoa.
Come here. Do your spiel.
Hey, comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll never miss a video. We'll keep you posted on the brand new videos. And subscribe, comment down below, like, guys, yeah, this and that's all for today.
Bye.
Bye.
For real? Really?